Good boy. Yeah, you're getting shot, bro. Yo, what's good everyone? I'm the Paladin, and welcome back to No, I'm Not a Human. So, I'm very excited to get back into the game. Very excited to continue from where we left off. But before we do any of that, I wanted to say thank you guys for last episode. You guys blew it up. Over 300, 400 views. I got a couple likes, so I'm ever grateful for that. Yeah, I always appreciate it when you guys whenever I get views like that, because it boosts my channel, especially for someone like me. I haven't got too much subscribers, so thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking to the end, for whoever did. But yeah, so starting off from last episode, I did want to say, guys, that something did happen when I was recording. So I actually got the bad ending. One of the king visitor came in, and he ended up killing me. So I did have to restart. I'm up to the part I got up to in the last episode, but only problem is different characters. I just want to say sorry about that, guys. I guess I'm just trash, but anyways, let's jump straight into the game. Yeah, alright. So from what I remember, yeah, the neighbor's house. Your neighbor's house, which he had painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you've overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Yeah. When I did I only checked that window for some reason. There was yeah. See, I didn't get to see this. I keep forgetting to check the windows, so I'm gonna try my best to just keep checking every time now. But this is weird. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. I just noticed that. And it's the head of the soldier. His face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Bro. I'm gonna stay in my closet and hold my shotgun out after that. Let's see what's going on here. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Of course he did. Are you serious? Look how he's camping outside my window. Is this Fema? Good evening. I'm from Fema, yeah. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if that'll put you at ease. Anyways, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to Fema HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in this area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Oh, no way! He took the guy where his mouth was all stitched up. Bro, that sucks. Yeah, so that was one of the people that ended up coming in. It was the guy with the stitches all over his mouth. And then, who's this? Hey, I hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it. For some reason, people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. What did you expect? What do you mean, what did I expect? Get a grip. You think I chose to look this way? I'm telling you, I'm not a visitor. We'll see about that. Whatever you say. So are you gonna let me in or not? Wait, what? Fine, what if I give you something? Say this coffee. Ooh. Thanks for letting me in, and we're not making a big deal about how I look. No way. I got a coffee. I want to use that coffee. Oh, it's the... Let me in. What happened? They killed my dad. Why did they do that? I don't know. They were just with dad in the kitchen. And then they did something. And then they set the house on fire. When I ran away, I could see them laughing. You know, I'll come in. There's no place for me. That kid in the cap is here. But I don't want to sit in that spot. That's where it used to sit. I want to see... Oh, she's talking about the, You know what, I'll kick them out. Come in. Oh, right, we had to kick out. That person was guaranteed not a visitor, that's the thing. Oh. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. Oh, that's the guy that was talking about. He was like, let the cat in. Oh. How will help you? How did you find my house? See city? Live there. Saw your house? Walk over here. No, not hot here. Someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Hey. I don't think you're human. So what? Wanna see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ball arena. Well, you decide what we do. Come in. I'm only letting her in. I feel like someone's gonna die tonight, but the only reason I'm letting her in is because of the cat. That bald guy, he seems smart. So... Poor dancer freezing cold, so sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. Alright, shut up and come inside. Alright, no one else is coming. We've checked everything, right? I can't use the phone at night. Let's just go to sleep, I guess. Good afternoon, you are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, Fema has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, Fema has revealed a new visitor identification procedure, hairless armpits. Fema reports that the visitors have no visible hair in the area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is taking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. When am I getting that guy with the stitches back? That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. I couldn't even choose, that's the thing, he just took him. Fema suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before Fema. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Alright, let's check around. So I wanted to show you guys who I let in. So I let in this guy. This guy was... Look, when I tested him, he seemed okay. I don't really dig, just keep an eye out mostly. But after that mess, I started poking around fresh graves. I was real careful, no funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword ready to whack whatever moved. But no bones, all where they should be. Corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe it ain't the dead coming back. Maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried but weren't. Yeah, so I test this guy. I shouldn't have clicked that. I test this guy's teeth, and he's got like gold teeth and like broken up teeth. I didn't want to test his hands. Let's test his eyes. Yeah, he's fine. Alright. We also let in some girl that was like standing here. She's got like a cap on and stuff. She wasn't a visitor. But, look, to be honest, like, I kind of had to let this girl in. I kind of felt bad. Let's test this guy. Is it hard looking like that? Well, not really. Except back at school they called me a leper. No one wanted to play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figured once I grew up it'd stop. And it did, mostly. Sure, people still stared sometimes, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit. And suddenly, all those old prejudices came back crawling to me. Only now it's worse because it's about survival. And of course my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bring out the worst in people. You know what, we're testing you. Alright, so let's test his armpits. That's not good. Look, we'll leave him alone for now. Did I let anyone else in? I don't think so. Alright, I'm already creeped out because this guy's got no hair on his armpits. So what are we gonna test next? Teeth, armpits, hands. Hands and eyes, I think we don't test. Let's test his teeth. Yeah, he's a visitor. Straight to maybe my skin's a mess, but my chompers are perfect. You're not gonna kill me over one good thing I have. Yeah. What the is wrong with you? Shh. I don't wanna. Oh, so it was a visitor. Far out. Alright. I had a feeling. What is this? Bro. Bro, I didn't even know. Was this he in the first episode? I never saw this. He's got like all this food and stuff down here, but this is weird. Why did it just appear? Is this like foreshadowing that I'm running out of stuff? Let me call my neighbor, see if he's alright. After his house burned down, see if he's gonna pick up. Yep. I didn't think so, to be honest. I think there's nothing else to really do. You know, I'm gonna save my game. Just in case. So far we've got 2 people in the house, so we should be fine. If anything goes wrong. Oh, I feel bad. She's crying in there. Oh, what? Bro, what are these noises? You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to the house oh so very soon. Look, I mean, at least the neighbor's daughter's safe. She's here. You see a human skull decorating a stake. Still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burned black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. Yeah, that's probably the tall guy. You can't shake the feeling that the grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Yeah, it's definitely a threat. Skull pointed at your window? Oh, there's more soldiers. Fema officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect a pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there's a few more body bags. To be honest, I didn't expect them to win against armed soldiers. Bro, this guy's back, man. Good evening. I'm with Fema running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will the person you took return? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. Bro, they killed him. They killed the guy with the stitches. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. Oh, they took the cat lady. One way or another. This is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will all be over. Oh, I completely forgot. She was in my house. I didn't test her or anything. I hope she's a visitor, because that just makes my life easier. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay. Someone's already at my door. Oh my days. See, they're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I can't do anything. Yes, I know. What can any person do in this face of disaster? Cosmic calamity? Death? So, you alone? Nah. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean? Yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Get away from my front door, bro. Did she take the cat? Oh, the cat stayed. Wonderful. The cat's... Oh, this guy's back. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see at all. One thing is yet clear. Though something wicked this way comes, you cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing, I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Hold your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. Save. Who's this? Oi. Whole world's gone Pete Tong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. Are you one of those beasts? We're all animals, mate. Keep denying it and they'll eat you alive. Won't even leave the bones. This is the new world order. Might makes right. Anyone who says otherwise will be dead as a dog by morning. How many houses have you been through? I never stayed in any of them too long. Since the same everywhere I go, fear blinds people in the bigger picture. You've still got proper order here. That's a rare thing. Sunshine, I'm curious to see how you keep it. I mean, good boy. Yeah, you're getting shot, bro. How's the name of the game now, Sunshine? You can either roll with it, or let it roll over you. Yeah, bro, you're getting shot. You're getting tested first thing in the morning. Can I go in there? No, I can't. I mean, the cat's still here. That's a good thing. Smells like someone died tonight. Far out. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. Fema has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Sign aid the search buffer. Did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now science time. The heat won't stop you, feel the drive. With Energeca, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water. Now available for rest delivery. Order at 617007. Is that it? Yeah. You know what? He said something about the radio. I can talk to the cat. Pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. I can pick him up. Bro, what am I doing with this? Can I? Oh. Bro, I was gonna say. What's this? To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob. Move your cursor left or right. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. Unit 32A reporting code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28A, code 451, requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. That's it? This guy's here. Have we got a problem? I need to test you. I think his teeth would probably be... Should we take a photo? We'll try it out. I don't appreciate being photographed, sunshine. One of those photos ended up anywhere but the rubbish, you and me will be having words. Got it? No, seems alright. Now let's see what he says. You don't respect the having a shoot around, do ya? A bearded mutt ain't loyal. One day it'll bite your hand clean off. Right. You're having a laugh. You're like a puppy playing fetch with a firework. Something don't fit proper. Best put it down before you take someone's eye out. Alright, so this guy's still alive. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Haven't been digging up any new graves, have you? Me? No, I'm not. I ain't stupid. Look, I've been around the dead all my life. Used to be death. Didn't bother me. You die, they bury you. Done deal. Now who's left to bury you? And even if someone does, how do you know you stayed buried? I saw a grave I know I filled and it was empty, but I buried him myself. Now I'm thinking maybe my grave will be empty too. Maybe I'm a visitor already. Yeah, don't worry about me. I was just spooked was all. Alright, so this guy's still alive. Oh, no way the girl died. No way the little girl died. That's bad. Far out, that's bad. Alright, so who's a visitor then? Who else is in my home? Is it you? I'm listening, humans speak. Are you a member of some faith? Yes. I already spoke to this guy. You know what? I need to test you. Let me see your armpits. Seems alright actually. Maybe this guy's the visitor. Testing him again. I can see his eyes, they're white. Teeth. Careful now, sunshine. Get too close and I have to sink those teeth right into your neck. Bro, what? So who's a visitor? He's not a visitor. Bro, he's gonna die. You know what? No, I don't know, bro. It's getting stressful. I don't know what to do. Let me call the thing. 617 007. Alright, let's see. What can I order from you? Hello, you've reached for rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? 1 jar of kombucha. That's the stuff that you save with. Coffee gives you the energy. 2 cans of Energica. 2 cans of cat food. You know what? I'll get that. Apart from that, I think there's nothing else we can really do. Let's see. Someone's already at my door. Why is the music changed? You see a woman crying over a wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaks, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Yeah. And there's still weird noises coming from there. Nothing coming from there. Oh, the cat's here. The path along is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a Fema officer. He holds a rifle, smoke drifting from the barrel. Bro, these guys are Femas, just out for blood as well. Some of them are probably not even visitors. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang doors desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. It seems like it's getting too bad, bro. Oh, res delivery. Hi for res delivery. Bro, what is going on in the background? Didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But son, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept the delivery? Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, I'm in night. Still not used to that. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Bro, everything is on fire. What is going on in the bathroom? Smells like someone died tonight. Oh my days. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, Fema forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your home, stay where you are, and await further instructions. And remember, support Fema and join the fight against visitors. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts, creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel or a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these all are just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and Fema urges everyone to stay alert of the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the Fema hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. You know what? We gotta check everything. He's still alive. Oh! Let me ask him, where do you think these visitors came from? You ever notice the way they all look so familiar? They don't look like... You ever notice the way they look so familiar? They don't look like a person, but like the memory of a person. I got a theory. You sure you want to hear it? Alright, here goes. Maybe visitors ain't the dead. Maybe they're thoughts, the ones we don't bury. Fears, regrets, feelings you never let go. They pile up, and when it's too quiet in the dirt, they crawl out. Not looking for flesh, not looking for attention. The more you're scared, the closer they get. Because you remember them. And anything remembered wants to be alive. Alright, who died? The guy in the suit, I'm guessing? Yeah. Bro, I checked his... You know what, let me give the cat some pet food. Here you go. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. Feels like your furry friend has shared one of its lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass you by your home tonight. Wait, what? Can I pet him? We'll pet him. It's not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. No way. Let me pick him up. Bro, he looks so stupid. Go. Go back down. Alright. So this guy's a visitor. Yeah, test you. Show me your teeth. Yeah, usually they're pretty perfect white. I'm gonna test you again. Show me your eyes. Yeah. You know what? Just like in episode 1, this guy was a visitor. Yep. Now that I have too much energy, let me test myself. Alright, my hands are fine. Let me check my teeth. Oh, perfect white teeth. Am I the one that's... Nah. Nah. I don't gotta think about it. Let's see what happens if I call Fema. I did in the first episode, but I'm wondering if it's changed. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency, Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitors screening procedures. Please state your question. Oh, it's just all the same. Alright. Never mind. I think there's nothing else we can do. Is there anything in the basement? It's changed? No. So much potatoes. So at this point, I think there's literally nothing we can do except sleep. Anything here? I hate sleeping by the nightstand, too many bad memories. Bro, the guy better not be at the door. A Fema officer or a... Who's this? Howdy. Y'all home? You looking for someone? Ain't nobody looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood gone out, cleared out. Got cleared out, ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since looking for a place to hunker down. Were there many of you? It was a whole darn building. Some folks tried to stay put, and the yellers just yanked them out. Just like they were picking folks willy-nilly. A bunch of the tenants got snatched up, bless their hearts. They ain't even chased the rest of us too much. Your mama's just trying to stay alive, darling. Yeah, come in. Oh, bless your heart. Just don't go open up for any of them yellers that don't come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging us both off God knows where. Who's next? Who is this? Bro, what is that haircut? I've heard about you. Most people stay away from your place. Those who come here are either desperate or stupid. But you have my respect. What do they say about my place? That surviving here is no easy feat. That you don't let the visitors take the one thing that's rightfully yours, life. I couldn't just pass by a place like that. I think we see eye to eye, you and me. We will survive no matter what it takes. Are you desperate too? What? Oh, you wanna know why I came here? Who knows, maybe I'm crazy. But I'm definitely not desperate. Mankind has survived worse before, why should we give up now? She's got a point. Who's that you've got there, that hunchback? Either get rid of them, or I'll take myself somewhere else. Oh, she's talking about the... Bro, get out of here. What the... I figured you'd respect a bit of backbone. Don't tell me you don't have it in you. That's disappointing. Bro, leave. That's the... Oh. Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. I was gonna say I want you at a hospital, but what are you gonna do? I wanted to keep putting out those fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of those guys. But they made it pretty clear. I've done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I can do now is rely on human kindness. Yeah, come in. Feel bad. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. Oh. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. Bro, that's depressing. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put out the fires. It's a mandate telling us to report to a Fema quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyways. Throw it away or use it for something else. No one else is coming tonight. Anything happening in the rooms? This guy's making those noises. Nothing in there, the cat's still there. Let's go back to sleep. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an individual. The suspect's motives remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals who also escaped the quarantine zone. Oh. Silence is the hair-bringer of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless sin, or din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky reserve. Bro, what is going on? Sir, I'm not saying that. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still be ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Alright. Go and check outside. I wonder if I can give the cat food again. That's the first thing I want to do. There you go. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of its lives with you to say thanks. Who knows? Let me pet him. Alright, anyone in here? Nope. No one in here. No one in here. Oh, they're in here. Oh. I'm glad I didn't forget this. Maybe it's this. What just happened? I didn't even get to... Bro, from what I read, it was like, I just saw it. I knew it wasn't human. It's so hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out for longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though, thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. I feel kind of bad. You know, let's test her. Oh, please don't let anybody in. Oh, darling, please don't let anybody in. Let me test you. Let me check your ears. Oh! Me? Run? I ain't got nowhere, darling. Go catch that damn roach. I hate when critters wriggled right into my ear. Get out of here. Go on, honey, shoot. Once mama's gone, my brood will come. They'll come for every last one of y'all. Yeah. Get out of my face, bro. You know what? I do have way too much energy, so I'm gonna test this guy again, just in case. Check your armpits. Alright, he's got hair. Seems alright. It's just like the dirt's crawling under my skin. Besides, I got holes to dig and no time for shaving. Yeah. Where do you think these visitors came from? Oh, that's it. I thought every day the conversation would be more. I'm gonna test you just in case. Let me check your teeth. Yeah. Nah, he's alright. So, I got 2 people in my house. I think they're both good. I need to check myself. Check my ears. Alright, nothing. Alright, we're fine. Now, let's just go back to sleep. There's nothing else to really do. Let's see what happens now. Check outside, first thing we do. A group evicted by Fema settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Let's see. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by female officers. Looks like they're from quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. I just noticed that. Alright. Let's keep looking. Oh my days. This guy's coming every time, bro. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but tried to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. That place used to be my hometown. When are you going to get rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for Fema. Just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. Who's he gonna take? 2! No. 4. Have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when you stubborn, like, get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. Oh my days, look who we took. Bro, that's the only people in my house. GG's. We lost. That better not be... Oh, yes. Your house is perfect. I can feel it. Bro, this guy's weird. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. You wanna come in or something? I need not enter. My mission is only to spread the hallowed truth that brings everlasting peace. But my brothers require shelter. Death is drawn to this place. They will conduct the rites of the departed. You simply need to keep them safe. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily travelled. Do you not long for peace? A world where no one is burdened to any other? Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. And I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay, yes. I doubt it shall take very long. Who's here now? Bro, who's this guy? Oh, he's got fingers. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone is here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor proof? Visitor proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Heh, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. Wow. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to make. And if one really makes an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your question, let me ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor took out... Just one half-naked? So I wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Can you tell me what's going on? It's so hot I can barely breathe and people are actually acting all weird. Shooting and fighting each other, I don't get it. You not watch TV? The news never says anything good, it either makes me sad or scared, so I just stopped watching it. I read somewhere that people who don't watch or read the news live longer, but mom and dad always watched it. One day they heard something real bad happen on the news. I kept my TV off, didn't want to stress myself out, but they never came back and I still don't know what's going on. They left in a rush, a couple hours after the broadcast and never came back. Now I'm way too scared to turn on the TV. I thought someone else might tell me what's going on, but I talked to them. So can you please? Visitors called up from underground, you can't trust anyone. Oh god, what if those visitor things killed them? Crap, why did they leave? Why didn't they take me with them? I don't even know what to think anymore. Maybe you don't trust me either. What am I supposed to do now? Come in. I don't know if that's a good idea. What if they come back home and I'm not there? But maybe you're right. I should probably stay with you for now. I mean, it's good. At least we have someone in our house now. That big guy comes, then at least he can... No, we won't die. Is the bed getting like bloody or am I tripping out? Oh, my fourth energy bar went away. Good afternoon, you are watching the news. I didn't mean to do that. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with Fema and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. Bro, that's 7 things I need to look out for. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for the scheduled Fema patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Yeah. The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against Fema. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe the cult may be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are now urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. Stay tuned. Let's see what's going on the radio. If Fema kicked you out like they did us... Wait, why is it so fast? We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Everything's going bad. Let me pay you. Not tell if I like it or not. Alright. You're the only guy in my house. Why is your face so red? Oh no, where'd they go? I need to test you. Let me see your teeth. Alright, that's... Either my mom... It's just my gums bleed sometimes, either from diabetes or because I kind of get stressed. I'm testing you again. Let me take a photo. You seem fine. Let me test you one more time. No, show me your armpits. Okay, no. I think he's fine. I think his teeth are just really good. I think it's just better if we leave him in the home if he's a visitor or not. I was about to test myself, but I guess not. Just leave it. Let's go to sleep. Let's check outside. An armed visitor holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. Oh, bro! An armed visitor hunter? Oh, it's the guy at my door. Probably stumbled on him by chance. He hears snips of shouting and crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this world? Not those guys. Wait, I'm tripping out. There was no one in here earlier. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them just jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. I mean, at least the cat's still here. Two female soldiers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives, must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Hey friend. Bro, why is your... Looks like a Megamind. Mind if I crash you for a bit? Everyone else either isn't home, got tossed out, or doesn't know what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know? Figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my ma and nana, but we got kicked out. Debt collectors, whole thing's a mess. What kind of friends are those? All theatre folks. We drank together around and had each other's backs. They were good guys, always down to help, share a beer or just hang out. But now, well, I can't even reach any of them. Everyone's got their own going on. And with this something, everything's gone wrong. You're not coming. Friend, you're a lifesaver. You come find me later, alright? I've got some wild... They'll blow your mind. Who's next? Oh my days. He's back. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now, your ilk is deathless. All because of a word, one single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore? Let's fix that. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Can you come back later? Shame. I'll leave for now. Before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well. Even we are a rare sight, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Yuck! Bro! Bro, this guy looks so weird. Do you ever dream? Not really. There you go. You're just like everyone else, even when they've got a fever. Nothing. I wonder, is it the sun to blame, or is it something else? Do you dream? Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. What? Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me. Come in, I guess. Thanks, I'll try to fall asleep here, though the rest will probably escape me. But if someone else in this house dreams, that would be just as nice. Oh. I think we should let her in. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. You look unusual. So you noticed. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a well, I had it worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want. You could practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together. Get out of my face. I never expected you to answer any differently. Do you think facing the end is all alone will make things any easier? Well, he doesn't think so. What? You know what that was? That was a demon in disguise. That was literally a demon in disguise. Yeah, smells like someone died tonight. Nice. Good afternoon, now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. Fema has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous. Bro, how many signs, man? The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that Fema will contain both this and ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about the recognizing visitors, the Fema hotline is open. As always, stay where you are and remain further instructions. That's the latest. Report on unfolding situation. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. Wow. The death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been able to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with the disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Okay, so I heard noise from here. Oh, these guys are here. Alright, so look, he said brothers. I don't know if he brought 2 or 3. That cultist guy. I'm testing this guy. Let me check your ears. Yuck. You know what? We'll let him go for now. Who else do I need to test? Oh, this guy's here. Anyone else? Nah. Let me test this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. What? We met back in theater school. I actually majored in theater production. Let me tell you right away, my friend. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Or theater in general, honestly. It might look all classy from the outside, but nobody appreciates the stage anymore. I mean, if you're doing it purely for the art, and you don't mind being broke your whole life, be my guest. Sure, there are a few big name companies that play the famous stages, but they are rare. Everything else is low budget stuff. People would rather see a movie because it's cheaper, flashier, easier. So yeah, just one big disappointment, friend. I need to test you. Show me your teeth. Yeah, you're not a visitor. Oh, I need to go. Let me go speak to the cultists. I've never spoken to these guys, so. ... You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Amanda teaches us that it's neither heaven nor hell. That it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and still our resolve to be ready. Only then we can cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her, death. How long will you be staying? We're not trouble, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. I don't know what to do. Let me test you. Let me check your armpits. That's a visitor. Bro, that's a visitor. That's a visitor. Nah, that's a visitor. More scary than funny, I guess. Mad world and no dreams, me dying. Bro. This guy's so weird. His ears already looked weird, but I'm like, oh, maybe it's just because, like, he's old or something. Like, I'm like, oh, I'll let it go. But... they're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid Fema patrols. They're trying to run while you still can. Everyone's dying. How's this guy holding up? Do you have any other relatives? Not really, although recently found out I have an older sister from my dad's first marriage, but... oh, grandma. I think I just figured out where my parents might have gone. What if grandma was actually a visitor and killed them, or Fema took them away? Why? Why didn't they stay? Why didn't they take me with them? Why? I went last year on my own. Why did they leave me behind? Alright, bro. At least you're safe, guys. Why are you complaining? What is going on? Bro. Bro, this is creepy. Walk me in their shoes. I don't know what just happened. Check the windows. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Yeah. Oh, bro! Why are all my doors ripped open? Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? Bro, all of my doors are just... One of the road stands, a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Alright, let's see what's going on at the door. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What is the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is fixing? I'm out of patience, I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole damn rat's nest, or you hand over two people right now. You're not the first to try and resist. We'll deal with them. Deal with you too. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. So, you're alone? Must be hard for you, for us. How do we check and distract when there's nobody living in it? Alright then, goodbye. Wait! Oh my days! Let us not waste time. How fair are my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Wait, they're all dead? You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. Bro, who... Yeah, I'm dead. I'm back. Tried to find someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did Fema give up on this town, or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, same way you do, I bet. TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, the wife. His house burned down, haven't seen him since. Oh, you guys dead. Show me you're not one of them, any part of you. You got a gun? We'll both go down shooting then. Show my hands, show me your hands. Clean, yeah, clean. Let me tell you something, here's a tip. The ones who look normal, they're always the first to turn. I haven't got time for this. I'll test you properly next time. What if there is no next time? The cat is still here. All the doors have been broken off. Bro. No one's left. Is this because of the dream? Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted off the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual that appears to involve open flames. Fema believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on the quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither Fema nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call Fema hotline immediately on 000451. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign. Fungal growth in the underarm area. Sun strikes again, signs to release troubling news, prediction on global climate. Current heat wave does not subside, meltwaters from the polar ice caps may lead to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly, but no answer so far. That's all for today, stay tuned. So all the doors are back now, but everyone's dead. Bro, that sucks, man. There's literally nothing to do now. I'm just gonna keep testing myself. Let's see. I already checked my hands, but what haven't I checked? I think I checked my ears. Eyes. Oh, I'm fine. What's gonna happen now when I go to sleep? Or the big visitor's gonna come now. I was gonna say, imagine the doors fell off. The bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burned under the midday sun. Dogs feeding on them have fled. Scared perhaps? What if they ran not from Fema but something worse? What's happening here? Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. They decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death has clouded up all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what could come next. Yeah, it actually is. I mean, look, the cat is still here. I'm glad the cat's still here. Oh my days. Burning houses blaze bright. Screams echo in the distance. You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? It feels so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who had been abandoned. I took in those they called tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. Why did the fire happen? It was the other townsfolk. They found out I was sheltering children, showing signs of being visitors. Why have we become? A heartless mob passing judgment on helpless children? What did they ever do to deserve that? They burned it all down and forced me to watch. No, I just come in. I know there's nothing I can do to bring them back. Wow. Bro. I'm dead. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end, either by our hands or your own. What's coming to an end? Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry, we can help. Why not just break the door down? Does the unknown scare you? Do you often wonder why you're still alive? Seems like you're more concerned with what comes after the end. So you die, what then? You're just gone forever? Will you feel anything? But I'm more curious about something else. Have you let any of us into your home? I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone? I'm not alone. So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. I just got an achievement. Answer the visitor's last question. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? I'll just let people in. Excuse me? Did you just say you let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy any valuable square footage without paying my fair share. I don't need your money. I apologize, but I cannot be in good conscience reside under your roof without paying due rent. It's improper. Worse, it's illegal. Either I pay or I'm not setting foot inside. Come in. Thank you, homeowner. We can discuss the rental terms in full detail later. Bro, just shut up and come inside. Oh, someone actually lives here? My bad. Thought the place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? Been a while since I was around, you know, people. You think that's a good idea? Sure, why not? Ever since the visitors crawled out of wherever they came from, I've been on my own. At first, I figured it was safer that way. But you want the truth? I'm sick of it. Tired of talking to shadows. Stuff's starting to get me. Feel like I'm going nuts. How did you survive alone? No point in lying. I'd hit abandoned houses, apartments. Grab what I can, sell some, keep the rest. Had a moment where I nearly quit doing it for good, almost. But yeah, I was just about to hit your place, though it was empty. No offense meant, but since you're living here, could I stay for a bit? I got stories. I've seen plenty of stuff out there. Come in. Howie, time to lend my head for once like an actual person. Come talk to me anytime, man. I've got a few stories to tell. Got more than a few, in fact. Ain't none of them boring either. I promise. Alright. Let's see. Nothing I can do now. Go back to sleep. Breaking news, conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing and disaster continues to worsen. With the glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate. No way. With scientists worldwide warning that this could result in a toxic rainfall, if you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to reside in near lockdown. Fema has not yet captured all fugitives and now announced a new sign for identifying visitors. Rapid pupil movement. We interrupted this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. If you have any questions about identifying visitors, call the hotline. End of broadcast. Oh, that's it. Let's see. No, wait. I'm interested in talking to this guy. A fat hole, yeah, that's all I need. Sure, why not? I'm used to people thinking I'm suspicious anyways. Oh, I can see your eyes. Show me your armpits. Alright, that's weird. We'll leave you alone for now. Probably just end up testing you again. Let's check this guy. What a world. I need to test you. Let me see your eyes. He seems normal. Let's test you again. Let me take a photo. Fine, fine. Yeah, how's your rules? I can't tell if... You know what? If photo's not enough for you to judge, well then, I'm a goner. At least then I won't have to keep dragging out this life. You know what? Oh man, found the old photo once. 2 kids. Husband, wife smiling big. Kept running if any of them made it. Was that picture all that's left for the happy family? I think they're fine, to be honest. Oh, I should have... Those poor children. Are you okay? Yes, I suppose. I don't know. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do such a thing. Were they all so terrified they would kill a child? People do, and chaos reason is the first thing to go. But don't people realize that killing children is... I can't even find the words. Hardship unmasks us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl up from underground. Let's look at this guy. What a world. Isn't it obvious we've yet to finalize an appropriate rental agreement? Is that really so important? I'd also appreciate it if you addressed me correctly, and with that appropriate respect, so will do just fine. Honestly, manners these days. You know what? Just, actually, Article 21 of the Consultation guarantees my rights under your basic human dignity, so mind your tone. And I strongly suggest you start showing some respect before things get unpleasant. Yeah, alright, bro. I'm handing you a Fema notice. Let's see. Nothing remains of the burned bodies, only a strange shapeless mass looks like a sludge. You wonder if something melted the flesh and burns before swallowing the remains. If praise mean anything, the creatures will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. I'm guessing now the cultists are all burnt. Oh. I don't know if I saw something just run across, but female officers surround, they document the cultists' deaths. Faces froze in terror and agony, as if they saw something horrible before dying. Yeah, I don't know. I just got an achievement, but I don't really see anything. Every nearby home is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ear. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. I think we're getting close to the end of the game. I'm back. Not really sure why I bothered though. My brother hadn't been so gutless. Maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now no one knows who that brat is. You want to find her? No point looking. Waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But now I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There was his family on the edge of the town, barricaded in, Dad holding the door. But when the wife was showing signs, he kept pleading with me. She's my wife, don't hurt her. When the visitors started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door, let her run, so I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbor somehow. Then Fema rolled in talking about some cleanup. Told them not to worry, it was already done. They laughed, said I should sign up. All they do is drag folks away, and the visitors are still here. Anyways, enough talk, I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Go ears. Ears? There's no visitor sign. You think I'm some kind of... You think I'd fall for that? You're... Wait, what? No way he's gonna shoot. The haze of rage in the eyes of an armed man is more terrifying than any visitor. Oh, no way! Oh, he's dead. Oh. Bro. Bro, that was insane. That was actually a really good ending. One trial ended, only for another to begin. Now in the eyes of the crowd, you are the one to be feared. Bro. I thought... Well, I'm guessing that's like a bad ending. But I'm happy with that ending, to be honest. I was so confused. When he pointed the gun at the door, he was like, oh, that's not a visitor sign. It was saying all over the radio that it was. And the TV. I'm surprised you just got aggro like that. But, anyways, I think that's it for No, I'm Not a Human. I don't think I'll be showcasing all the endings on the channel because there's 11. So that's going to take way too long. But I want to say thank you guys for watching. 2 episodes. Not sure if I'm going to make this just 1 episode. Maybe I'll make it 2. Just so it's easier for everyone to watch and just instead of it being just a 2-hour long video. But anyways, I want to say thank you guys for sticking to the end. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the game. Let me know what you guys thought of the game in the playthrough. I know I made a lot of mistakes. My game crashed, I lost my save and I had to kind of restart. But at the end of the day, to be honest, I enjoyed the game. But I'm not sure if I'll be playing a game similar to this on the channel anymore. There was a lot of talking, but I enjoyed it. Honestly, it was pretty good. If you guys have any suggestions for any new games, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought of the series. But anyways, peace. I will see you guys in the next one. And before I forget, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everyone.